Good morning. I think I'm going to have to go with around 9:15 every morning instead of shooting for 9. By the time I get done with my walks, just running late. So, how's everybody doing today? How are y'all? I'm good. Went for my walk this morning. It's beautiful out there. And the weather is, it was cold. It was like 11 degrees when I left the house, but it was nice. So, good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tina Zufelt, and these videos are part of my gratitude practice. And what I do with these videos is I share with you what I'm grateful for, and then I'll pull a couple of cards. Or no, we're just going to pull one card. Sorry, card for the day. And we're going to pull from this, Earth Magic deck. So the reason I do these videos is to help keep me accountable with my gratitude practice, but also to hopefully inspire you to start creating a gratitude practice of your own. And because I feel like gratitude is one of the best things that we can do for ourselves and our sense of well-being. And it rewires our brain so that we can start seeing more things to be grateful for. We start being more positive in our lives, and we start to feel more abundant and more content with our life. We start to we quit comparing ourselves to others, and we start to move into being in that state of gratitude, which brings us more things to be grateful for. And so I am really passionate about a gratitude practice, and I really feel like it is probably one of the best things that we can do for ourselves. And it's the highest, it's one of the highest vibration feelings that we can have. So if we can stay in that state of gratitude, which, with life, it can get hard to be in that state of gratitude 100% of the time. But when we can lean on that gratitude practice during those hard times and work on being in that state of gratitude, that really can help us to just rewire our brains, and it can change your life. I know for me, it has changed a lot. It has helped me so many ways, and has changed my thinking a lot. Throughout the years, I've done gratitude practices or done a gratitude practice, and I've noticed a big change, a big shift in the way that I think and the way that I do things, and how I feel when I'm doing one consistently. Like for me, it's every day. Um, some people don't have to do it every day. And what I do is I journal. I write down the things that I'm grateful for. And when I'm doing that on a daily basis, it really helps me to always have that gratitude top of mind, always be thinking about those things that I'm grateful for, and taking that time to be present with myself and just coming back to this to center and thinking about those things that I'm grateful for. It's like, even when I'm out on my walks, I'm thinking about, oh man, it's so beautiful. I'm so grateful I live up here. And when I'm you know working, I tend to think more about what I'm grateful for with what I'm doing and things like that. So, as I keep doing the gratitude practice on a daily basis, for me, it helps me. It just keeps rewiring my brain so that I'm more apt to stay in that positive mindset and be a little bit more happier, less depressed. And that's one of the reasons why I do the gratitude practice, is because it helps me to get out of depression, because I deal with that. So, what am I grateful for today? So, this morning when I sat down, I wrote, I am so grateful for the lessons I've learned. I'm grateful for the blessings that have come from the lessons. And I'm grateful for everything in my life that has brought me to here, to where I am now. I'm grateful for new beginnings, a new day, the ability to do what I want today. I'm so grateful for new opportunities and grateful. Okay, so that's where I'm stopping. But so if you're watching on the replay or if you're watching now, come on and say hi and let me know. Let me know that you're watching. I'm gonna pull this up because I didn't double check to make sure I was in the right place because I might be talking to myself somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm in the right place. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's always nice to know I'm not talking to myself. So if you would just say hi, tell me what you're grateful for today. Um, it would be awesome. So we're gonna pull. Let's see what our card for today is. Yeah, the sun's shining and it's really pretty out. This morning it was a really nice day or nice walk. I love it when the sun's shining. That's my favorite. Okay, what do we need to know today? Focus. That's funny because that's what I need today for sure. Focus. It says crystals and focus. So let's see what the book says about this. So it says, here we see an amethyst crystal cave bathed in the water from the river, the points of light representing the spiritual force that these crystal beings generate. Amethyst, as well as other types of quartz crystals, have been used for thousands of years in magic and healing, as well as for intensifying psychic capabilities. Since its violet color is the same as the crown chakra, it's often been referred to as a spiritual stone. The nature of the quartz crystals, the second most common element in the Earth's crust, is that they help focus the power of our life force, our spirit. Where attention goes, power flows, and crystals magnify this power tenfold. Our intention influences where our intention influences where our attention goes. When we're consciously aware of our intention, it facilitates the focus of the spiritual power and supports the manifestation in material reality of that intention. It's time to bring your complete focus to a subject of your inquiry. Eliminate all distractions and give this your undivided attention. Whether this is a project, relationship, or simply a relaxing time spent walking in nature, be fully present to the situation. This sharpening of focus will expand your awareness and allow your inner guidance to penetrate your consciousness, which can then be parlayed into appropriate action. By being focused with crystal clarity, you are in the flow of your life force and, in fact, have become one with it. It is not a hyper-vigilance or tension-filled state, but one of relaxed attention. Keep your eyes, ears, and heart focused on that which you need to pay attention to, and miracles can be created. To paraphrase a fictional elder, use the force and use it in life-enhancing ways. So I love that. And I love that the way that it's talking about, where your intention goes, your energy flows, or where your intention brings the attention. So I've talked a lot about that recently with changing mindset, right? With us working on even with gratitude practice, when we're focused on that gratitude, that's where our attention is going, and then that's why we're bringing more things in to be grateful for. And the same thing with our thoughts. When we're thinking about um, things. If we're thinking good thoughts, we're thinking how, that we love our life, or that this is, being positive about our life. When we're thinking those good thoughts, that's going to bring more positive into your life. When we're thinking those thoughts about how we're not good enough, or how we're struggling, or how we're anxious, or how we're frustrated, then those thoughts, because we've put our attention on those thoughts, that's what's gonna come back to us, is more of those things. So if we can think of it that way, and when we want to change our mind and want to change our mindset, we think about how we can change, um, one thought. Think, if we start getting that thought of I'm not good enough, we change that, we rephrase that to I'm 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 doing the best I can, or even better than that, I am, awesome, or whatever. Something that's going to help you to start thinking those positive thoughts. Reframe your thoughts to a more positive, and that will bring in more positive for you to have in your life. So I love that. I wanted to talk a little bit today about self love, and that's kind of, goes along with this card a little bit too, and the gratitude practice. But to me, self love and self care are not just, about doing the manicures and the pedicures and the, you know, hot baths and whatever, in which those are all awesome and they're good. But really, that self love and that self care is more in how you take care of your body, how you take care of your mind. And when we think of it that way, how are you caring for your body? How are you caring for your mind? Are you being mean to your body? Are you being mean to yourself, to your thought, in your thoughts? Are you thinking how um, so like when we think these thoughts, many times we're so mean to ourselves, right? There's so many times in our life that will be we would never speak to a friend the way that we speak to ourselves. And when we can change that, and just like what I was talking about, reframing your mind, reframing those thoughts that we have, if we can change that and not belittle ourselves for making a mistake, or not think about how would I talk to my my little grandbaby, my 3-year-old child, how would I talk to them if they did that same thing? And then, if we can stop and think about that, that's going to help you to start to change the way you're talking to yourself, right? And so I just feel like, February is the month that's coming up with, all the love stuff. And I think self love is probably one of the best things, one of the biggest things that we can work on. Because when we love ourselves and we're taking care of ourselves in a way that shows that we love ourselves, then we are able to spread that love. We're able to give more to others. It's like, you hear all the time, you can't give from an empty cup. And when we're pushing ourselves and we're constantly trying to do for others, and constantly pushing ourselves and berating ourselves and thinking about how we need to do more and more for everybody else, that's not very loving to ourselves, is it? And when we can stop and start to just make little steps towards that self love, maybe an intentional, like I like to, good morning, Tanya. I like to, in the shower, I like, as I'm washing each body part, saying, I love you. I love you, arms. I love you, legs. I love you, belly, and just little things like that can help to change how you're interacting with yourself, how you're caring for yourself, and start to cultivate that self love, which we need. We really need to have that self love to be able to love others because so much of that we can't we can only love others as only as deep as we can love ourselves, right? And so if we can maybe focus on that this month, on working on taking little steps, maybe taking starting to work on your mindset, or thinking about how do I talk to myself when I screw up. And I know I remember when I was in my younger years, and when I was at work, and if I screwed up at work, I would beat myself up for days. And you know what? I had employees under me that I would be like, well, we all make mistakes, and we would move on. I would show them, what we need to do and how to do it better, and then we move on. But I used to just beat myself up for days about it. And I've learned since not to. But that's kind of a lot of how sometimes our default is to berate ourselves um, and to treat ourselves badly. And so I just want to encourage you to think about, this month coming up, and maybe starting to come up with some little practices to help you to start to cultivate that self-love. And part of it could be a morning gratitude practice, part of it could be a meditation practice, um, journaling. There are so many different things. If you have a morning ritual, creating those morning rituals. So yeah, just encouraging you to do that. And um, I think that's all I have to say on that. But so I have, what do I have going on? We have a Reiki class coming up in March, and Tanya and I will be teaching this Reiki class, and it's March 2nd. So it'll be 3 days. We'll be doing March 2nd, then we'll be a week after that, and it'll be every 2 weeks after that in the month of March. And I love this class. It's like so fun. We taught it last in the fall, and we had such a good time. We decided that we wanted to keep doing it. So so we're doing that. And then I have my full moon circle coming up on the 13th. I'll be creating an event for that. And then I'm working on a new program, and I'm really excited about it. It's called Igniting Your Sacred Wisdom, and I'm excited about that. So keep watch out for that. Also, I have a free daily ritual guide that I'll put in the comments that you can get, and that could help you to start working on that, cultivating your morning rituals, and helping you to start cultivating that self-love. So that's all I got for today. Hope you all have a great day. Tanya says, me too. Can't wait for the next class. Yeah, I know. I'm excited. All right. Big love to y'all. Thank you for joining me. And like I said, let me know what you're grateful for, and say hi in the comments. Talk to you soon.